facial recognition and all AI-related technology is going to change the world. You can't put that genie back in the bottle. It will be utilized by everybody. AI is being utilized, imaging-related AI is being utilized in the health sector. It's in the education sector. So for people to believe that it will not find its way into the justice sector and not materially impact citizenry, the charter, human rights, I think that we're all naive. How we enter into that process, how thoughtful we are, how we utilize better practice, because there's very little best practice when it comes to emerging leading edge technology, will be the measure around which I think the public in the broadest sense will accept the new applications of new technologies. I think the issue around facial recognition to a degree was almost like, body-worn cameras. We can do this, everybody do it. And then all of a sudden we'll just wait for the research to come in and go, oh, this is a good practice, and we make adjustments. Sometimes you got to take a risk, and you have to be innovative, and you have to be the first one out the gate, and everyone sort of learns from you. And other times you hold back and you make other investments until the technology matures and the level of public acceptance and understanding of it catches up a little bit. Ottawa, I think, has been thoughtful in both ways. In some cases, they've been out front on some of the most innovative application of technology. In other cases, they've been more thoughtful. And I think in this case, I think they were enough to put their toe in the water to say there's potential, not enough to create a scaled application of technology that would create the level of concern that we've seen in other cities. The use of CCTV as a crime prevention tool, very minimal in terms of impact on evidence-based best practice. Better practice is it can help you to identify those offenders or suspects or potential witnesses to a crime after the fact. Again, philosophically and practically, I tend to want to find tools and technology that will allow us to prevent rather than respond. CCTV has its place, but as a broad application of public funds, no. Again, assuming that we would have the public safety need for access to CCTV cameras, I would look first to private citizens and private companies that have installed those cameras already, and to a degree would make them available under the right conditions, again, privacy, ethics, and legal, to the police, rather than taking taxpayer dollars and having that administered through the policing, which is probably not the most effective use of dollars around the application of technology, that particular technology. So there's a whole bunch of ways in which CCTV can be very beneficial to a policing context without being owned and operated by the police. But again, the evidence would suggest it's very, very limited on the prevention side, and only marginally better on the reactive side.